Good morning, students. So today we are going to solve the 17th question. So let us read out the question now. Find the 20th term from the last term of the AP 3, 8, 13 and so on up to 253. So here the question is, from the last term we have to find the 20th term, not from the beginning. Is that clear? So now first I will write the given AP. So here given AP 3, 8, 13 and so on 253. So now I am going to rewrite this AP from the last term. See here, rewrite the above AP. Rewrite the above AP. Therefore 253 and so on and so on. After 253, which is the term that comes now, it is 13. So I have to start with the 13 here. 13 and then 8 and then 3. So we have rewritten the given arithmetic progression. So now we have to find the 20th term from the last term. So here 20th term of this particular AP. So here A which is equal to 253, then what is the D here? D which is equal to, so 8 minus 13, so D which is equal to minus 5, D is equals to minus 5. So let us apply the formula here. AN which is equal to A plus N minus 1 into D. So this is the standard formula. So now what we have to find? 20th term of this particular AP. So I will replace N by 20 now. So it is A20 which is equal to A. What is A here? A it is 253. So now I write 253 here. 253 plus N means it is 20 minus 1 into D. D it is minus 5. D it is minus 5. Now let us simplify this. 820 which is equal to 253. Then 20 minus 1 it is 19. 19 into minus 5 it is minus 95. So 820 which is equal to 253 minus 95 will give us 158. So this is the 20th term from the last term. So this is all about the 17th problem. Pause the video to note it down. Okay. The next question is, the sum of the 4th and 8th terms of an AP is 24 and the sum of 6th and 10th terms is 44. Find the first 3 terms of the AP. So see here, first we go for the given condition. So here, according to the first condition, see here, the sum of the 4th and 8th terms of an AP is 24. So that means A4 plus A8 which is equal to 24. Then what is A4? It is A plus 3D plus what is A8? It is A plus 7D. A plus 7D which is equal to 24. So now A plus A it is 2A plus 3D plus 7D it is 10 times D, 10D which is equal to 24. So I call this as equation number 1. So this is according to the first condition. We have one more condition now. So see there, the sum of 6th and 10th terms is 44. Now I go for the second condition. So now the sum of 6, that is A6 plus A10 which is equal to 44, which is equal to 44. What is A6 now? It is A plus 5D. A plus 5D plus A10. It is A plus 9D. A plus 9D, which is equal to 44. So now I will proceed now. A plus A, it is 2A. 5D plus 9D, it is 14 times D. So 2A plus 14D, which is equal to 44. Which is equal to 44. So now I call this as equation number 2. So here we have to simplify. We have to solve equation 1 and equation 2 in order to get the values of A and D. Solving 1 and 2. Solving 1 and 2. So first I will write this equation. 2A plus 14D, which is equal to 44. Now I will write this one. 2A plus 10D, this is equal to how much it is? 24. So now, so here let us change the signs now. So 2A minus 2A get cancels. 14D minus 10D, it is 4D. 4D, which is equal to 44 minus 24 will give us 20. So now D, which is equal to 20 divided by 4. Take 4 to the RHS, it goes to the denominator. 4 ones are 4 5s are. So here D, which is equal to 5. Now substitute this value of D in any one of the equation so that we get the value of A. So now put D is equals to 5 in equation number 1. So now 2A I will write it as it is. 2A plus see here. In place of D I have to write 5. 10 into 5 it is 50. Which is equal to 24. Is equal to 24. So now 2A, which is equal to 24 minus 50. Then 2A, which is equal to 24 minus 50 will give us 26. So minus 26. Then A, which is equal to minus 13. So we got the first term and a common difference. By making use of these two, we can write the first 3 terms of this particular AP. Therefore, the first 3 terms, of an APR, so what are the first 3 terms of an AP now? A plus D, A plus 2D. See here, A plus D, then A plus 2D. So what is A here? A is minus 13. So write minus 13. Now this is the first term. Now what is the second term? It is A plus D. That means minus 13 plus 5. Minus 13 plus 5 will give us minus 8. So second term is minus 8. Then the third term, it is A plus 2D. First you go for 2D. 2 into 5, it is 10. Then 13 minus 13 plus 10 will give us minus 3. So these are the first 3 terms of this particular AP. So pause the video to note it down. Okay, let us solve the 19th question of this exercise. So let us read out the question. Subbarao started work in 1995 at an annual salary of 5,000 rupees. So this is the rupee symbol, 5,000 rupees, and received an increment of 200 rupees each year. In which year did his income reach 7,000? So let us analyze the question here. Subbarao started work in 1995 at an annual salary of 5,000 rupees. So this is the first term now. 5,000 rupees is the first term, and received an increment of 200 each year. That means the difference is same here. This will be the value of common difference. Then in which year? In which year means we have to find the value of small n. In which year means we have to find the value of small n. In which year did his income reach 7,000? What is this 7,000 now? So this becomes the last term or the nth term of an AP. So this is going to be AN. So let us write the given information now. So see here, A which is equal to, what is A here? A, it is 5,000 rupees. He started work with a salary of 5,000. So A which is equal to 5,000, and then B which is equal to 200, and then what is this AN? AN is going to be 7,000. So AN which is equal to 7,000. So now what is AN here? So A plus, this implies that A plus N minus 1 into D. So I have replaced AN with the standard formula, A plus N minus 1 into D. Then I will get 7,000 as it is. So it is 7,000. Now what is A here? A, it is 5,000. So 5,000 plus N minus 1 into D. D, it is 200, which is equal to 7,000. Now you take this 5,000 to the RHS, it becomes minus 5,000. So N minus 1 into 200, this is equal to 7,000 minus 5,000. So here N minus 1 into 200, which is equal to N minus 1 into 200, which is equal to how much we get now? We get 2,000 here. So we get 2,000. Now you take 200 to the RHS, it goes to the denominator. So N minus 1, which is equal to 2,000 divided by 200. So N minus 1, which is equal to, so if you simplify this, we get 10 here. Then now you take minus 1 to the RHS, it becomes plus 1. N which is equal to 10 plus 1. So N which is equal to 11. N which is equal to 11. So this is the value of N. Therefore, we have to write the statement here. Therefore, in the 11th year, his income reached 7,000. 11th year, his income reached 7,000. So this is all about the 19th problem. So pause the video to note it down. Okay, let us solve the last question of this exercise. Ramkali saved 5 rupees in the first week of a year and then increased her weekly savings by 1.75 rupees. If in the nth week her weekly savings become 20.75 rupees, find the value of N. So see here, Ramkali saved 5 rupees in the first week of a year. So that means this will be the first term. This is going to be small a, and then her increment in savings is 1.75 rupees. So this will be the small d, the common difference. And then what is this 20.75 rupees? This will be the nth term of this particular AP. So let us write the given information here. A which is equal to 5, then D which is equal to 1.75, and AN which is equal to 20.75. AN which is equal to 20.75. So now what is AN? This implies A plus N minus 1 into D. So I am writing the nth term of an AP, which is equal to 20.75. So substitute the values of A and D. What is A? It is 5. 5 plus N minus 1. 5 plus N minus 1 into D. What is D? It is 1.75 into 1.75, which is equal to 20.75. 20.75. So now you take 5 to the RHS, it becomes minus 5. So n minus 1 into 1.75, n minus 1 into 1.75, this is equal to 20.75, then minus 5. So this plus 5, if we take it to the RHS, it becomes minus 5. So let us solve this, proceed with this. N minus 1 into 1.75, which is equal to n minus 1 into 1.75 are written as it is. Now subtract these two, we get 15.75. We get 15.75. Now n minus 1, which is equal to, take this term to the RHS, it goes to the denominator. 15.75 divided by 1.75. Now n minus 1, which is equal to, it is 9. Then take minus 1 to the RHS, it becomes plus 1. N which is equal to 9 plus 1, n which is equal to 10. So this is the required value of n. So with this we have completed the exercise 1.2. So pause the video to note it down.